Hey guys, Sandy here, and I am finally back with my 2007 part 3. This is the final, that's a lie. This is the final chronological album in 2007. I also have a Punta Cana album. So, again, this is a Creative Memories album. I love this scrolly one. I think it's gorgeous. Very much the album snob back then with the Creative Memories albums. So here is 2007 part 3, stamping and stickling on top of it. This is basic gray paper. And then I don't know if you guys remember, but the 2007 part 2 album, we were at Clark's Ellie Oak Farm and kind of like reliving the fun days of the Enchanted Forest. And then this is just some photos of some things that they had moved over that they hadn't been able to restore yet. So that is that. So I have stamping and also handwriting for my titles. This is stamping again, rub-ons, and metal. So throughout this entire 2007 album, I've got stamping, rub-ons, and metals. Like that was my thing. Here is the kids for Halloween. Now, in case you didn't know this about me, when my kids were little, I always did themed Halloween costumes. So they were the chain gang this year, and I literally chained them together. So they walked down the street chained together. It was awesome. And when we lived here in Maryland at this house, our neighbors loved us coming around every year because they couldn't wait to see what their costumes were going to be. Again, this is my favorite stamp set that I had to throw away because it was literally melting. So ribbons and washers again. Stickles, lots of stickles. And rhinestones. This is when I'm starting to play a little bit with layers and eventually getting to my style. This is stamping again. These are actually sassafras stamps that I still have. I love those stamps. This is what happened. This is our basement. This is under the carpet. There was a puddle of water on the carpet, and I like yelled at the dog. I thought it was Max. But what had happened was they were redoing pipes in our community, so they improperly blocked off one of the water pipes, and it just was leaking like crazy into our home. So we had to have like water restoration and all kinds of things go on. Here is some remodeling that we did. So the first time we remodeled this bathroom, this is the new remodel. You can see like the granite floor, the new toilet and counter. It used to be pink. When we first originally redid this bathroom, we didn't replace the tub because it was a cast iron tub. It was a nice, big, deep tub, and we loved it. And then we realized quite quickly that we should have replaced the tub because the pipes from it were basically leaking into the basement. This was a year for leaks, that's for sure. So we ripped out this part, and it was like bathroom remodel part 2. We ended up with this tub and tub surround, and then, we had to put on the new sheetrock and all that. The only good that came out of this when we did this was we went to a dual-headed shower system, which was kind of awesome. So here we have a birthday party for my husband's father. This is when he turned 70. So we traveled to Virginia, and just some family photos. And I did this a lot with party photos where I just plopped them all on the page. And then we took some family photos. So this is my husband's father and his brothers and sisters. And then this is my husband and his grandfather. I loved this man with all my heart. And then here are some photos of the grandkids. And this was a travesty because let's face it, some of these kids were brats back then and nobody wanted to just sit down and take a freaking photo. Again, these are rub-ons and this is stamping and my favorite, not my favorite stamp set still. I used it a lot back then. Okay, and then this is our dog, Max. And then a bone-shaped thing, and then woof woof. I really didn't know what to say other than this is Max. And then this is going to get to the Christmas part of the album. So this is a big chipboard thing that I covered in green paper and then stickled the holly berries. And this was a pre-made rhinestone Christmas title. And now we're in the Christmas fun. Ooh, my album that's sitting behind me is starting to fall on me. Okay, there we go. So this is a fantastic Christmas because we didn't spend it with family. And I know that that probably sounds horrible, but we went up to Deep Creek Lake with our best friends and we just had an amazing, amazing time. So these are stamped and then stickled, and then little felt Christmas trees. And then this is a huge rub-on. Again, this is back when I used to scour the craft store to see what other items I could use in my scrapbooking that weren't in the scrapbooking section. This is the house that we stayed at. And it was gorgeous. Like this, the kitchen was gorgeous. The fireplace, it was just gorgeous. We had a pool table. We had a big, huge tub. We were expecting like this little cozy cabin, but this was like a gorgeous vacation home that we ended up staying in. Stamping and rub-ons, like that is the theme of 2007. This is a transparency sheet that I literally just placed on top of the layout. We brought our Charlie Brown Christmas tree with us, which is like a pathetic little cheap Christmas tree that we used to call the gaudy tree. Or we call the gaudy tree now because we don't use a pathetic Christmas tree. It's much fuller. But we brought this up with us. We set it up. We put the presents under the tree. So it was amazing. And then this is actually at our home, not in the vacation area. And this is stamped and stickled as well. I really miss having this big archway because I loved the greenery and white lights around it. This is back at the cabin. These were our best friends at the time, and my poor husband got sick on the trip. And then again, more stamping and stickling. Oh, look. I'm going to have to re-glue all that. None of that is stuck. Okay, more stamping and stickling. And then this was at our house. This is my cousin DJ. Aw, makes me so sad. I'll have to put those back. These are more photos at our house. We had my brother-in-law and sister-in-law and their kids over, and we did some present exchanges there. Again, big event, lots of photos, pop them all on a 2-page spread. These are die cuts with stickles for the ornament holders. Here we have just some pictures of the kids. This is their Christmas Eve pajama photo. We still have that tradition to this day where the kids open up a present on Christmas Eve, and big surprise, like big surprise, it's pajamas. So lots of stamping. This is from Christmas morning at the cabin where everyone's opening presents. Actually, I think this is Christmas Eve. because they were opening their presents to each other. Yeah, this is Christmas Eve. And then here is Christmas Eve. Once the kids went to sleep, we brought out their presents and then put the stockings out under the tree. They each got Shrek babies. This is Christmas morning. Again, more stamping. Some more Christmas morning. Lots of rub-ons, flowers. He's excited about something. What is that? Ugly teeth. Ugly teeth. He was excited about that. Then we have the kids. Stickles on kids. Cut out wish list title. Have kids write lists. Pull out of side table. Oh, I'm so sad because this will never be a layout that gets finished. Oh, I'm really sad. So the side table had their handwritten lists, and I was going to have them recopy them onto here. And then I was going to cut out the title and stickle here. And then, because it was going to say kids wish list. Oh, that makes me sad. Oh, okay. We're just going to move on. Then we have this layout. This is at home. This is the day after returning from the cabin. We had a Jammy Day. So felt, metals. I love this paper. And then we have more just hanging out around Christmas time photos. The girls got these Polly Pocket guitars. There's Alex rocking out. These are Christmas photos at my grandmother's house. Here's some more of those chipboard letters that fell apart on the other page, but they seem to be sticking on this page. Maybe I added adhesive here. Maybe. So ribbons here and here. More holly paper. I love a good holly paper. I really do. Added rhinestones on little bits of the photos, and then this is stamping and stickles on top of it. This is my sister. Alex is excited about something. We always catch him in the best photos. And then the last layout is mistletoe. It's a tradition here in the Roversky household. The tradition, however, isn't very traditional. The mistletoe stays over the door all year long. I wanted to print a large photo of our door with the mistletoe on it, and honestly, I have no idea if I even have that photo anymore, because this has been a while ago. I'm going to have to go like searching the archives for that photo. But that is 2007 part 3. So 2007 albums have all now been shared with you guys, except for the Punta Cana trip album. And I will share that again on another video because, oh, this one's shorter. This one's only like going to be 15 minutes or so instead of the 20 for the other 2 albums. So those are the 2007 albums, guys. Thanks for taking the trip down memory lane with me, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.